Yom Kippur starts at sundown tomorrow. It is the holiest day in Judaism. Cronkite News reporter Michelle Aerin tells us about a growing concern from Jewish ASU students.
Jewish students prepare to pray, something else weighs on their mind. According to the Anti-Defamation League, a national organization fighting anti-Semitism, nearly 1/3 of Jewish college students experienced anti-Semitism on college campuses in 2021.
At ASU, 6% of the student population identifies as Jewish. Many of them attend Hillel, the largest Jewish campus organization in the world. ASU Hillel student leader Ariella Golden says she knows the root of some of the problems.
Hasn't been like blatant or explicit anti-Semitism, a lot of it's misinformation, but there have been a couple times where I've seen like flyer campaigns and things are just like really blatantly and terribly anti-Semitic.
In August 2020, anti-Semitic posters were found on ASU's Tempe campus. Then, a second incident occurred in November of 2021. The University Police Department issued a statement soon after the flyers were posted. But some students feel the university isn't taking enough steps.
There are always going to be people who have an agenda and they want to, they don't care about the information. They just have their ideas and they're going to be anti-Semitic. I would say that a lot of it does come from misinformation, and if there was steps in place to educate before these things happen, then we would definitely see a decrease.
A recent survey by AEPI, a national Jewish fraternity, found that 65% of openly Jewish students on college campuses in the U.S. have felt unsafe, and that 50% actively hide their Jewish identity.
It's always scary knowing that I go to school with these people that have these ideas that Jews are the devil or whatever. It makes me feel like I have to think about who I share my Jewish identity with.
According to Debbie Junker-Kale, executive director of Hillel at ASU, Hillel's mission is to educate students about the Jewish culture and raise awareness to these issues.
I don't think there's a single Jew that you'd find that would say they didn't care. It really makes you uncomfortable to know that that kind of bigotry can be found in what should be our safe space.
These Jewish students all agree that the rise of misinformation, especially on social media, is the driving factor of much of this anti-Semitism. We reached out to ASU and were directed to a number of statements on a university website titled "Standing Up to Anti-Semitism," including, quote, "ASU is a community that values diversity, tolerance, respect, and inclusion. We support open debate and honest disagreements, and we reject and will not accept anti-Semitism or hateful rhetoric of any kind." In Phoenix, Michelle Aerin, Cronkite News.
ASU will host a discussion about campus anti-Semitism with Eyal Feinberg, an expert in contemporary anti-Semitism, October 14th at 7 p.m. via Zoom.